Hello, welcome to my videos and my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about what happened tonight on UEFA Euro 2024, day 13, where today was played the last day of group stage, where were played the last four games of the group stage, where were played the games of the group E and the group F, and we know and with this day finish the 16 qualified teams that will play in the round of 16. So in the group E, where the first two games that were played were Slovakia and Romania tied their games 1-1, and both teams qualified to the next round. And no surprise, because in this group Romania won the group and they finished in the first place. In the second place, in the second game, Ukraine and Belgium tied 0-0. With this tie, Ukraine was eliminated and Belgium finished qualified as a second place of the group. Something interesting here in this group is that the four teams finished with the same quantity of points for each one. And Romania, Belgium, and Slovakia qualify, but unfortunately Ukraine didn't qualify, even that they got 4 points because they finished in the fourth place. This is not fair, but because it's how the rules were implemented, and Ukraine is eliminated. And in the group F, the last two games that were played, Georgia did a surprise and defeated 2-0 Portugal and qualified to the knockout stage. Georgia took advantage that the Portugal didn't play with its best player. They won the game and they qualified to the next round. And Portugal didn't play anything in this last game because they qualified and won the group in the last game. And in the last game, Turkey defeated 2-1 Czechia. With this score, Turkey qualified to the knockout stage as a second place in this group, and Czechia was eliminated. So I'm going to talk about a little more about each game. Let's start with the Slovakia one, Romania one. This game was very close. Both teams were looking for to win this game, and the game was very close. To be honest, I think that it was a little better in Slovakia, but in the end, this is a fair result, because both teams were looking for the goal and the other goal, but this was a very close game, and in the end, this was a fair game, 1-1. This was a very far. Close game where the both goals were scored in the first half, where in the Slovakia started winning the game when they scored in the minute 24, where Odre Duda opened the score for the Slovakia, but 30 minutes later, by Romania, Razvan Marin scored a penalty, and in the halftime the game was tied 1-1. In the second half, the game was very tight, but they saw that with this score, both teams qualified to the knockout stage, and in the end, the game finished 1-1, and both teams qualified to the next round. In the other game, Ukraine 0, Belgium 0. This was a fair score because both teams had both teams. This was a very close game. Both teams tried to attack and score goals, because Ukraine needed to win this game because they had the worst goal difference in the group, and Belgium just needed the tie to qualify to the next round. So here the team that needed to attack more was Ukraine, because they needed to win, but they couldn't score a goal, and Belgium needed to win this game to win this group and qualify as a first set. They couldn't, and they finished in the second place. In the end, this game was tied 0-0, and with this score, unfortunately, Ukraine was eliminated by a goal difference, and Belgium qualified as a second set. And to be honest, this is another surprise, because I thought that Belgium were going to win this game. They're going to win this game because they have better team, but because they lost against Romania, for that reason, they finished in the second place. And in the game that we're playing, the Group F, Georgia did a surprise and defeated 2-0 Portugal. About this game, Georgia was better team than Portugal, because they were more effective. Portugal had the control of the game, they dominated the game and they attacked more, but Georgia was more efficient because they shoot 3 times 2 goals and they scored two goals. Georgia started to win it since the minute 2, where Kivac Kvaratskhelia, the top star, the Napoli top star, scored the first goal in the first minutes of the game, and this this marked the control and the destiny of the game, because Georgia played better, where they decided to defend a counter attack and they took advantage of that. And in the first minutes of the second half, Georgia scored another goal in the minus 57 by a penalty where Georgios Tatse scored the second goal. In the end, Georgia won the game 2-0 and advanced as a third place. And Portugal didn't care a lot this game, because they had won the group the last match, and they put more of the bench players to play in this game. And in the last game of the tournament, Turkey defeated 2-1 Czechia. About this game was very close, but was something that marked and changed the road of the team, when in the minute 20 Anthony Barak received a red card, and this made that Czechia play for more than 70 minutes with one less player, and this affected the game, because Turkey took advantage of this, and they took advantage of this, but until the second half, because Czechia played a very great football. Remember that Czechia needed to win this game to qualify to the next round, where in the first half the game was scoreless. In the second half is where we saw the 3 goals, where in the first minutes of the second half, Turkey scored Turkey opened the score with in the minus 51. Kahan Kalhanoglu scored the first goal of Turkey, and I thought that in this moment Turkey was going to win this game easily, because they have the game under control and they were playing with one more player. But 15 minutes later, Tomas Sousek, the minus 66, tied the game, and Czechia needed 1 goal to win the game and qualify to the next round. But in the game was very open in the stopping time, in the minus 90 plus 4, Turkey scored the second goal, where Cenk Tosun scored the goal, and this gave the victory to Turkey 2-1, and the qualification to the next round. So let's see how the group E and F finish. In the group A, the E, you can see that all the teams have the same points, 4 points, because each team won 1 game, tied 1 game, and lost 1 game. Where the difference is that Romania and Belgium had the best goal difference. The goal difference here was one goal difference, but the difference here is because Romania defeated in the first game Belgium. For that reason, they won the group, and Slovakia had a better goal difference than Ukraine. Remember that the problem with Ukraine is that they lost 0-3 against. No, sorry. The big difference here is that Ukraine lost 0-3 against Romania in the first game, and for that reason they were eliminated. And Belgium lost against Slovakia in the first game, and that's what they felt to lose. And because Romania and Belgium had the goal difference, the big difference here is that Romania scored more goals, and that was the difference to qualify to the knockout stage. To be honest, this is not fair for Ukraine, because they finished with 4 points, but because they finished in the 4th place, for that reason they were eliminated. It's not fair, but it's what the rules say. And in the group F, Portugal won the group. They made 6 points. Remember that they had qualified in the second match. Turkey finished in the second place with the same kind of points, and Georgia qualified in the last match with 4 points, and Czechia was eliminated with 1 point. So the teams that qualified to the knockout stage, to the round of 16, were Germany, Switzerland, Spain, Italy, England, Denmark, Slovenia, Austria, France, Netherlands, Romania, Belgium, Slovakia, and Portugal to carry Georgia. For example, you can see here that Ukraine made 4 points. But in this group, in the group C, Slovenia qualified with 3 points. I know this is not fair, but it's part of the game, because in this Europe qualified the 4 best third places in the in the group stage and not the best four places. So maybe if in the next Europe something can change, that if the fourth place had more points than the one of the best third placers, maybe one of the fourth places could qualify to the knockout stage. So let's see what happens. So now the round of 16 are defined the games where tomorrow and the next Friday we won't have any game, and the Euro will return until the next Saturday, where we play the round of 16. You can see here that the bracket is divided into sides: the hardest part and the easiest part. In the hardest part are Spain and Georgia, Germany against Denmark, Portugal against Slovenia, and France against Belgium. This is the hardest part of the bracket, because you can see here that is Spain and Germany win their respectively games in the round of 16. The most probably they are going to face in the quarterfinals, and if the Portugal and France defeat their teams, win their games in the round of 16, the most probably they are going to qualify to the most probably the Portugal and France are going to qualify to play in the quarterfinals. So the semifinals will be tremendous, because the semifinals could be Spain against Portugal or against France, and Germany against Portugal or against France. So this will be amazing. And in the easiest part of the game will play Romania against Netherlands, Austria against Turkey, England against Slovenia, and Switzerland against Italy. This is the easiest part of the bracket, because for example Netherlands could easily qualify to the semi-finals, but it's not easy, because they will need to first defeat Romania and facing the quarterfinals against the Austria that they lost yesterday in the group stage. And if England and Italy win their games in the round of 16, the most probably they're gonna to play in the quarterfinals, and this will be a rematch of the last final in the Europe 2020. So this is gonna to be amazing, in my opinion. The best game in this moment in the round of 16 will be the France against Belgium. But later I'm going to be my prediction about this. But I think that this is going to be amazing, in my opinion. If you ask me, I think that the winner of this tournament will be one of these teams that will play in the hardest side of the bracket. So tomorrow or this next Friday, I'm gonna to give my prediction about all the knockout stage in the Euro 2024. So in this video I talk about what happened today, where we played the last 4 games of the group stage, where in the group E qualify Romania, Belgium, and Slovakia. In the group F qualify Portugal, Turkey, and Georgia. And where they find all the games that we will play in the round of 16. And tomorrow, how I told you a few seconds ago, I'm gonna to give my prediction about all the knockout stage. So this is all for today. See you next video. Jubra.